Well, welcome back, fellow YouTubers, Toy and Toy Train Buffs, to another running session out here in the cave, also known as my room of requirements. Those of you who are Potterheads like me will know what I'm talking about. Before we get started, I would like to thank all my new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy the running sessions and the content. Most everything I do is train related, and occasionally I'll post videos of things in my vintage toy collection because trains are not my only hobbies. If you're familiar with Too Many Hobbies Jeremy channel, I think you know what I'm talking about. Too Many Hobbies. I collect Little Green Army men, airplanes, American Civil War, Alamo, gas stations, toy gas stations. This house isn't big enough to put a real gas station in. So, but you get the point. Trains are not the only thing I do. They are the biggest thing I do, insofar as collecting and recording and whatnot, but not the only thing. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do several things, attempt to accomplish several goals in this video. The first one is I'm going to show you real quickly the stuff I picked up in the last, couple months. Basically, Christmas presents to myself. And secondly, we're going to reply to Dave Griffin's from DA Griffin Hobbies channel. We're going to reply to his slow train challenge. All right. And then I'm going to start a challenge of my own. While this thing is running, it's going to take a while for it to traverse the layout. And while it's doing that, I will start a little bit of train talk and in regards to the challenge I'm going to put forward. All right. Well, let's do this first. Let's power this thing up. And I'm going to show you the cars.
Dispatcher here. Stand by. Over. Roger that, dispatcher. Out.
What I'm going to show you first are some new acquisitions. This is a whole new consist. This is the Oppenheimer Casing Company reefer, MPC era car. And if it looks a little dirty, there are several cars in this, this consist, which look like that were apparently an attempt or an experiment by Lionel to provide pre-weathered cars. Now, this was done back in the MPC era, and I thought it was pretty cool. This is one of them. They had a whole bunch. I don't have them all. I only got a few of them. Again, what I'm showing you now are Christmas presents to myself. This is the Thomas Newcomen reefer. I'm not sure what series this is from. This came as part of a job lot with several other cars. And, it's okay. It's a reefer. It's vintage kind of thing. So, it's okay. The Dairyman's League reefer. Dairyman's League is kind of a popular car, and it's been around several companies and whatnot over the years. And this is again one of those pre-weathered cars from the MPC era. Fritos. Oh man, among my favorite snacks. When this came up at a reasonable cost with shipping, I said, yeah, gotta have it. And so I got it. Lipton's, another NPC era billboard reefer. Love it. We drink a lot of Lipton around here, as well as coffee. Morning time is coffee time. Afternoon, evening, we'll drink, Lipton. And we drink a lot of Lipton green tea in the bottles. It's just, we're hooked on it. So yeah. It's my little plug for the company. Okay, fine. Let's move on. National Dairy Dispatch. This is an old-time car using the original spelling, which is D-E, not D-I. And I like it. This is one of those pre-weathered cars. Very nice. Love it. Kentucky Fried Chicken, an American icon of fast food. Growing up, if we wanted chicken, of course my mother made chicken, but she didn't do the deep fried chicken in a la Kentucky Fried Chicken. She didn't do that. It was usually roast. So if we wanted a quick fix for chicken as a kid, this is where we went to, KFC. Armor refrigerator line. Not a fast food car by any means, but still a name that we're familiar with. And this was part of the job lot. Loved it. Now, when I got this, let me try to center it in the frame. When I bought this, I got it for the graphics because I did not have a Chicago Northwestern car with these graphics. And I thought, oh, okay, cool. Get this car. It comes in, and I totally did not pay attention to anything else on the listing. I do that a lot. That's a bad habit. But when it came in, this is what I saw. I'm going to pull it forward. I don't know, can you see that? There you go. It has an end of train device on it. And I thought, oh, how cool. Now the only problem with it was the pickup roller had come off. So I had to put that back on. It was a quick and easy fix. So let me... So there's no caboose on this sucker. I just dropped my toolbox. Alright, now I gotta set this. Well, let me pick up my toolbox. Good grief. Okay. Bear with me, folks. I'm still with you. Alrighty. Now, for the challenge, let's take a look at I'm going to quickly pan the layout so you can see how long of a run we're going to have. The layout is 54 inches wide. It has one outer loop and an inner loop. The outer loop has no switches on it. I did that on purpose so I can run anything. All right, 54 inches wide to about 9 foot, what is it, 10? 9 foot 11 inches long. So 54 by almost 10 foot. That's the circuit it's gonna need to traverse. Alrighty. So this second part of the challenge, or the video I should say, is the slow train challenge. I want to get it centered. While it's running, because it will run slow, while it's running, I'm going to present to you guys my challenge. Alright? But let's get started.
Dispatcher here. Stand by. Over. Roger that, dispatcher. Out. Dispatcher here. Please hold. Over. Copy that. Waiting for your signal. Out.
I've got the timer going, and the train is running. Alrighty. While that creeps down the line, let's talk about some things I noticed being a fellow YouTuber, a train buff, and what I've noticed in all the videos and all the channels that I'm a subscriber to. As a background between myself, the wife, and my granddaughter, we got well over 300 channels that we subscribe to. A little over 200 of those are mine. Those are about 200 plus channels are my subscriptions. And of those, I would say about 160, maybe 170 are 3-rail O-gauge. The rest are things like HO scale, European layouts, toy layouts, and train chasers. There's a few of those out there. And unfortunately, several of those are from friends whose channels are still up there, but they have since passed away. Then you've got channels that have gone silent. I reached out to about a half a dozen people saying, hey, miss your videos. Where you at? You gonna do any more? And I've got replies back from several, and one in particular has actually restarted after several years of inactivity. He's actually restarted his videos. Love it. And but that leaves, like I said, about 170 channels of 3-rail O-gauge trains. And here's what I noticed. First of all of us, I would say 99.99% of us, are generalist. We run just whatever the heck we like. It could be anything. That being said, there is a preponderance of the big four. What are the big four railroads? Pennsylvania, New York Central, Santa Fe, Union Pacific. You will see more trains run from those 4 railroads than anything else out there. Alright? Just a few videos ago, I was running my Pennsylvania Flyer. I love my New York Central lightning stripe F3s with the dual tone gray passenger cars. Absolutely love them. So yeah, I run them too. We're not not immune to running anything because I like it. But here, I tell you what. Here's going to be my challenge. My challenge is your favorite RR, your favorite railroad. Some examples of this are, let's say, RJ's Trains. You can tell he's a big Jersey Central, Long Island Railroad fan. Then you got JDStucks, Norfolk Southern. Sean over at Dakman Productions. Conrail. George from FL Railroaddog, Florida East Coast. Peachy's Trains at she's Atlantic Coastline. What else we got? We got Mark at Mark's Lionel Trains. He's a big Chicago Northwestern fan. Love it. The Rolls Jewel Railroad up there in Wisconsin. He's a big Milwaukee Road guy. CTTA, Canadian Toy Train Association, and the Old Frozen Canuck channels. They're both Canadian Pacific, Canadian National. Let's see, Caleb's Trains. They're big into Union Pacific and Santa Fe. Mike Nowicki at Rail Chief 74. Him and his dad are big Santa Fe fans. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a list of the channels that that I know are, or because they run them, or they have stated that they are a big fan of this railroad or that railroad. What's my favorite? The Milwaukee Road. And just about anything that ran through Wisconsin, like the Chicago Northwestern, Wisconsin Central, Sioux Line, Burlington. There's a bunch of railroads that ran in Wisconsin. So the Milwaukee Road is my favorite. You'll notice in today's running, I have the Milwaukee Road Hudson, as well as the Chicago Northwestern end of train boxcar. So that is my challenge, your favorite RR. And I will, like I said, I will post all those channels I know to be, know to have a specific favorite. If I left anyone out, let me know. Post your challenge video, and we will go from there. Now, we're nearing, okay, I got my timer set. We are nearing the end of Dave Griffin's challenge. Okay, I'm going to stop the timer right there. I'm going to stop the engine. What do I have? 50. Okay. So, what was that? Not quite 7 minutes. I let it run. I was trying to do multitask. So 53:07, which would mean 6 minutes and 53 seconds. I would give it about 6 minutes 50 seconds because I let it run a little longer. All right. Almost a 7-minute run around this layout. Not bad. Good speed. Personally, if I wasn't talking and carrying on with everything, I probably would have fallen asleep. Well, I'm old. Give me a break, okay? So anyway, there you have it. Reply to Dave Griffin's slow speed train challenge, and the start of a new one. Your favorite railroad challenge. Until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, bye y'all.